Okay, so the negative claims that most K through 12 schools are safe. I don't think that this really means much when there are school shootings, mass school shootings on K through 12 campuses, and we've had about 3 of them like only in our lifetime, and just one of them is enough to show that the schools are vulnerable. She says that since 1949 there have been 4 mass shootings on K through 12 campuses, and 2 of those had security officers on campus. And she's implying that the fact that there was armed security officers on campus and the mass shooting still occurred, then therefore that disproves our claim, when really I think this proves our claim even more. The fact that only 2 of the cases had security officers means that they are vulnerable. And the fact that they only had a security officer, one security officer with the gun on campus, that means that they are too vulnerable. And the fact that the mass shootings still occurred on those campuses with only one security guard who had a gun implies that we need more security there because the schools are vulnerable. When she speaks of the Ohio case with the school and where the district has safes, vests, guns, radios, and ammo, she says that the campus would be militarized and then the students would feel like it was a military, which to me is ridiculous. The guns would be locked. The students, for the most part, probably would have not even much knowledge of that whole side. Only few teachers or only select teachers would even know where the location of the box is. The school activities, education, environment, nothing at all would be militarized or affected by the fact that the school has guns in a box somewhere where nobody knows about. Just in case a killer runs in, then those select people would go and they have bulletproof vests and the guns to end the shooting. I think the negative was confused about how repealing the act would help this. Repealing the Gun-Free School Zones Act would remove the barrier that is right now in front of teachers when it comes to trained, certified teachers who have firearms experience and they want to be able to protect their students. This puts a barrier in front of that. Once the Gun-Free School Zones Act would be repealed, then states would not have to try to avoid that in order to protect their children. At the in the current time, the states have to try to avoid the Gun-Free Zone Act or nullify it in order to even arm their teachers at all. The negative is implying that that having more guns in an area means that there would be more violence, and that reducing the amount of guns would reduce violence. This is actually false, and there's a lot of evidence to prove that banning guns does not prevent gun violence. This is just a quote from the Crime Prevention Research Center, which says, "Every place that has banned guns, either all guns or handguns, has seen murder rates go up. You cannot point to one place where murder rates have fallen, whether it's Chicago or DC or even island nations such as England, Jamaica, or Ireland." Another from Senator John Lott. This is on, he says, "While arrest or conviction rates and the death penalty reduce nominal murder rates, our results find that the only policy factor to influence multiple victim public shootings is the passage of right to carry concealed handgun laws." Thank you.